on these things around sovereignty, and I think that we see that C92 is to, just as we learned at this summit a year ago, January, was because of Section 88 in the Indian Act, which said that if Canada's not clear, then the provincial laws of general application apply. And we're saying, no, we're now being clear that nations have the right to look after their children. And so that the rights and well-being of Indigenous children and youth are actually the jurisdiction of nations, and that we want their laws to apply and their ways of dealing with issues around children as they have from time immemorial. So that's where we're trying to go on this. I think that you know, in the disentanglement with the provinces, we want to work with you to make sure that happens. And as we were saying, there are many nations where I visit and they will say to me, not one child has left this island in 20 years. And other nations, the child and family worker is in tears because the child is leaving every week. And so we are trying to say that the jurisdiction in a nation is what will determine that only nations know who the healthy auntie is or the grandparents, and for us to stop these children being moved from 14 families, and for the money to actually go to children and families and communities, no longer to lawyers to apprehend children, agencies, and non-Indigenous foster families. So that's the purpose of C92. It is enabling, but clarifying that 88 in the Indian Act doesn't apply. And that's what we're saying. We're being specific about it in the same way as we are with the language law, saying that language rights are also clear now, not just health and education, but language, child and family. These are things that are part of the rights of nations and treaty groups.